I've been watching a lot of financial videos, trying to find motivation, trying to find just anything that backs up what I've been wanting to do and coming up empty. And so I'm making this video with Dave Ramsey as my inspiration of the steps that I plan to take to reach financial peace. To steal his mantra, I'm not rich, I'm not making any money off of it, so he'll live with it. It's occurred to me today that the difference between being rich and being poor, it's not a certain amount in the bank, it's not a certain amount that you're making monthly, weekly, whatever. The difference between being poor and being rich is that when you're poor, you have to choose between what feels good and what is right. If you choose what feels good, hedonism, eating out, going to the bar, drugs, alcohol, tobacco, gambling, sex, whatever, it feels good. But at the back of your mind, your conscience is eating at you because you know you're not going anywhere, you're not moving forward. So you can either choose to do what feels good and go nowhere, or you can choose to do what is right. Now, doing what is right is very difficult. It's suffering. It's giving up today for prosperity tomorrow. And that is why it's so hard to go from poor to rich. Because that is the difference. When you're poor, you have to choose between doing what feels good and what is right. When you're rich, they're one and the same. You can do what feels good and you can still do what is right financially. That's the luxury of being rich. So, my plan, and this is the Dave Ramsey before he was Dave Ramsey. This is the goals that are in place, the book that hasn't been written yet. With Dave Ramsey, he has the baby steps of get a $1,000 emergency fund, pay off your debt, and go from there. For me, the first step is have reliable income. Regardless of what your hustle is, I don't give a fuck how you choose to do it. Be making more than you're spending. After that, after you have reliable income, then make a list. Make a list of whatever you desire, whatever you need, whatever you think you must have. For me, it includes, at this point, movies, formal wear, like just picture an empty apartment. You have to furnish it. So you have to have furniture, beds, couches, chairs, televisions, computers, desks, tables. You have to have stuff to cook with. You have to have clothing to wear. You have to have outerwear for the colder months. You have to have a vehicle to get around. Make a list of whatever it is that you want. Get the list done. Pay your bills with whatever money you have left. Get the list done. The next step, take care of any debt that you have. Whatever money you have left after your bills are paid goes towards your debt. When that's done, you'll have no payments that you owe to anybody. You'll have no debt that you owe to anybody, and you'll have a lot more income available to use. At that point, put it away, save. What has been popping up for me is that no single person should ever have less than $8,000 liquidable money available to them. Ideally $10,000, but no less than $8,000. So the goal to go from poor to rich is a list completed where you have nothing else that you could possibly want materialistically. You owe no money to anybody, so you have no debt. You have 10,000 in savings. From there, we'll go from there. But want to see what that looks like. I'll keep you updated.